I'm skipping a few pages. I'm coming back to those. This is vehicle finance, home finance, and this unit, the province gave us zero. Like we had to make all of this ourselves. So that's why when I skip here and there, it's just because this is still kind of like a work in progress. So bear with me. Stating the minimum and maximum. Okay, so this is very important. We're gonna build on what we did yesterday. We usually want to state a measurement like this. Okay, it's very important. I'll put some arrows to it because it's very important. I would like you to actually add this to your study sheet later on, but don't do it just yet. I'll give you a bit of a hint there. But from now on, okay, we're not just going to say, hey, this measures 25.4 centimeters. We're going to go 24.5 centimeters plus or minus the uncertainty. And where did we get the uncertainty from, guys? The precision. Where do we get the precision from? The actual measurement. Okay, so we're going to tack this on from now on. All right, so in general, when you have the measurement plus or minus the uncertainty, to get the maximum of the greatest possible value, you just go measurement plus uncertainty. To get the minimum or the smallest possible value, you go measurement minus uncertainty. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. It's not that complicated of a concept, but I need you to know that. It is possible to be this big, it is possible to be this small, and anything in between. Okay, guys? All right, so let's figure this out. The thermostat in Mr. D's classroom is set to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. State this measurement plus or minus its uncertainty. Okay? So what we need to find a precision and then the uncertainty, and then we'll be able to answer this question. Okay? What's the precision? All in unison, 1 Fahrenheit. That's it. There you go. And then the uncertainty is when we start doing the plus or minus thing. However, we will not dock if you don't do it. Here, okay? So you go 1 divided by 2, which is plus or minus 0.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Now put the puzzle together. We go back to 72. Put units everywhere. It doesn't hurt. Plus or minus 0.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Bingo. You've done what they asked you to do. Okay, so from this we got the precision, right? I'm going to say, hey, that's how I got that from. And then from this, I got my uncertainty. It's like a chain reaction, precision, uncertainty. Does the precision show up here ever? So I have a lot of students go, oh, it's 72 plus or minus 1. It's like, no. You just need the precision to come up with the uncertainty. And then this we tack on the back there, okay? Very important. All right, state the maximum, minimum temperature in the room. Okay, so the maximum temperature, it's 72 plus 0.5, that's 72.5 degrees Fahrenheit, just like that. The lowest temperature that it could be, even though my thermostat is saying 72, could be as low as 71.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so there you have your max, there you have your min. And I know we don't think that way, but in this unit, this is how we think of everything. Okay. So let's see how this applies to this idea here. If Mr. D has plants in the room that need the room temperature of at least 65 degrees Fahrenheit, would it be a good idea to set the thermostat to exactly 65 degrees? Explain using your knowledge of precision and uncertainty. You would have to say it's not a good idea, because if you set it to 65, there's a chance that the temperature will be slightly below that. That's what I want you to think of. So, no, it would not be. A good idea, since the temperature is actually 65 Fahrenheit plus or minus 0.5 Fahrenheit, correct? So it's like, no, it's not 65, it's 65 plus or minus something. This means that the temperature in the room, are we in English class right now? What is this? Is there a word count on this? This means that the temperature in the room could be as low as 64.5 degrees Fahrenheit. And you're like, woohoo, half a degree, the plant will be fine. I know that's what you're thinking. But let's think this unit right now. We're very precise, right? We're like, okay, it's below 65, a plant will die, right? Or will be damaged of some sort. So it's not smart to put it at 65. Okay, using this reading. Okay, so what was this slide all about, this page? What was it all about? I want you to think of this part right here. I'm going to come back up. Okay. There you go. This is the part that is important to me. Okay, so I'm going to try this. From the measurement, you get your precision. From the precision, you get your uncertainty. And from the uncertainty, you slap on that, like that plus or minus at the end. So I would like you to have this part right here on your study sheet, but make it small, okay? Make it very small. So if you had I don't know, I'm going to try to use a sticky note that represents the space, right? Try to fit it in something like this, maybe, right? So you go measurement plus or minus uncertainty. Some of your writing is amazingly small, so you can probably do better than this, right? So you go measurement plus uncertainty is your max. Measurement minus uncertainty is your min, or something like that, but don't make it too small that you don't know what you're supposed to be doing there, right? From the measurement, I get my precision. From the precision, I get my uncertainty, and then I slap that back on, right? Then you state it like this. You want to state your measurement plus or minus the uncertainty like that moving forward. And I'll ask you to practice with a few questions right now. Okay, so come with me. I'll do the ruler tomorrow. Come with me to page 20 right now. Precision, measurement plus or minus uncertainty, min, max worksheet. It's actually a worksheet that I just inserted. So I want you to, with every single case where it says the measurement, I actually want you to state it like this. So you get your measurement, but I want you to state it like that. And let me tell you, like on a test, it adds up. Like there's a 1 marker here, a 1 marker there. You just want to make sure you know what you're doing. Okay? I will do one more with you here. So technically you want to state this as 22.5 degrees. It doesn't say what temperature, but it's safe to say this is Celsius. Okay? Plus or minus. You're going to fill this in here. You're with me, right? So from this, I will say, well, what's the precision? 0.1 degrees Celsius, correct? What's my uncertainty? It's 0.1 divided by 2, which is 0.05 degrees Celsius. You see that chain reaction, right? And then this you take back up here and slap it on, right? So it'll be plus or minus 0.05 degrees Celsius. So if you want to think of it that way, that's the exercise right now. Come up with a measurement, then go plus or minus, what's my uncertainty? Okay, let's go back to the measurement, figure out the precision, figure out the uncertainty, slap it on. If you can do that after today, that's basically today's main concept. Okay, so I'll let you do the rest. So let me see how many pages are involved here. This goes till 24. Say what? A lot of them are very quick. Okay, so I would say this, if you're like, it's a lot of work, Mr. Dirksen. Trust me, if you go to post-secondary, that's when you're going to find out what hard work is, right? You want to start now, okay? So if you do all of this because it's so easy for you, you do all of it. If you do half of it because you're struggling, you do half, right? But you want to do something.